Today in the Art Lab we're going to make a stunning resin tray with handles using the dirty pour technique. This is an easy project for those beginning their resin art journey, so sit back, relax and enjoy. With this project you need a few supplies. So first off you need the silicone mould of the tray, you need a couple of handles that you can pick up from your local hardware shop, and of course you need some resin and some way to colour that. I use mica powder in this one here. First thing you need to do in this process is create your dirty pour. So you do this by having 3 or 4 separate cups and adding your colour to those, mixing them up so you've got those 3 or 4 separate colours, and then you add them to one cup. And the way I do this is hold the original cup at about a 45-degree angle and then slowly pour the next colour in. Once that's all in, pour the colour after that into it until you've got all the colours into the one cup. You can then pour that resin into your silicone tray, and I use a round motion, which is called the ring method, to do that. That just lays down the resin for you to do the next step. And that next step is doing what I'm doing here on screen, and that's just swirling the resin to get a combination of the various colours. In this case I've used a kind of a crimson colour, a purple, and then a dark black. So this is really the part where you can be creative and finding those 3 or 4 colours that will work well together. I think this one turned out particularly well with this colour combination. But really it's up to you to work out and sort of play around and see what colours work well with each other. The resin I use with this tray mould is a deep pour resin. The reason I do that is because it's about 10mm or so, and it's better to use a deep pour, slower curing resin so that all the bubbles have time to release. Once you've finished doing your swirly whirlies in the resin to get that colour combination and colour mixing, then you go and use your blue flame and pop any bubbles. So the next step in the process is to put down a layer of clear resin, and the reason you do this is because we're going to put the handles into this clear resin, and that's what's going to hold the handles in place on the resin tray. Now I also use a long stem lighter for popping any bubbles which may be close to the edge of the mould. That's the reason I do this, is to prevent the flames from melting the silicone. If you're using a butane torch, it's a lot hotter and you can damage the silicone. When you're placing the handles, they don't have to be 100% perfect. I've just put them here about an inch or 25mm away from the edge and kind of lined it up so it's pretty straight but not 100%. Adds a little bit of character. Once that top layer of clear resin has cured, you can now remove it from the tray, and this is the part where you need to decide whether you're going to do another additional layer, or if there has been limited shrinkage of your resin. It means that the edge doesn't have much of a lip on and you can keep it as it is, or if you think that the lip's a little bit too high, you can go and put another clear coat and do a flood coat of resin on top. I'm quite happy with how it is in the tray here, so I'm not doing another one, but it is an option that you can do. There's actually a video in my FAQ playlist which talks about the shrinkage and the lip that gets created due to surface tension. This really is a simple project, but it can have stunning results, and I really liked how this tray turned out. I'm keen to hear your thoughts on the end results of this tray. Put them in the comments below. If you have any questions around using resin, doing resin art and crafts, I'm really happy to answer those for you. So once again, put those in the comments below as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos like this. And until next time, keep creating.